In headlines today, Zuma pledges 2 million rand to support Fund for African Women. An air show in Durban leaves spectators screaming for more. I'm Makalan Gifting Pogani with your latest news. South Africa has pledged more than 2 million rand to support the Fund for African Women's focus on agriculture and food security for 2012. President Jacob Zuma made pledge on behalf of South Africa at the African Union Heads of State Summit in Ethiopia, capital's Addis Ababa.
This is, I think, a very important initiative which must be supported. I think for the women to stand on their own and really lead the way is what we need to support. That, I think, will also convince many that the empowerment of women is very important in every respect. If we empower women in the continent of Africa, we'll be empowering the continent.
Mpumalanga police suspect that the driver who was involved in a truck and train accident that left 20 people dead could have been negligent and possibly ignored warning signs. 32-year-old is facing murder charges after a goods train collided with a truck at a level crossing at Actors Parade on Friday morning. Police Leonard Clark team.
What I can say is that preliminary reports revealed that there was a negligence on his side because there are clear, signage that says you should stop before crossing. So there is now possibility that he just ignored those signs and proceeded. That led to the fatalities.
One person has been killed and 200 left homeless when a fire swept through Mandela Park informal settlement in Hot Bay. At least 50 homes were destroyed in early morning blaze. Disaster risk management spokesperson Wilvan Solomon Johannes explains.
Approximately 200 people need assistance in the area, and disaster management teams have been dispatched at first daylight to render the necessary humanitarian relief aid. One adult died in the fire. The identity is unknown, and the police forensics are on the scene to investigate the matter.
Eskom has assured consumers that the application for yet more electricity traffic hikes will be taken into consideration for South Africa's need for economic growth. This follows a report which claimed that confidential documents show that Eskom wants to increase traffic by at least 14.6% every year for over a period of 5 years. The utility is expected to submit its application to the National Energy Regulator (NERSA) in the next 2 weeks after it receives feedback from South African Local Government Association and the National Treasury. Eskom Hilary Joffe explains.
We will seek to balance, on the one hand, the country's need for economic growth and job creation, but on the other hand, our need as a country for an electricity industry which is sustainable and financially viable.
It's not all foul weather around South Africa. The spectacular Durban air show in Virginia Airport has ended with thousands of spectators screaming for more as aviators wave their magic in the skies. Aeroplane roar in the skies, emitting flames of smoke that later settle into shapes and messages of peace and love, bringing loud cheering from the kingly-looking spectators on the ground.
You've got guys that are doing so many maneuvers, if I just think about what's happening right now in the skies. There's aerobatics going on, there's stuff that Durban has never, ever seen. And that's just going on today, and that's so beautiful, and that's what makes Durban so beautiful. We can talk about other air shows, this air show, that air show, but today we are so proud that there's an air show today